Hi, Waldemar. Come on in, I've got something to show you.
How's it going?
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
So this is the mould. This is the first piece we made. All 4 sections are done now. Get the clamp while I've got it upright so it doesn't come apart prematurely. So we'll take the clamp off and take it apart.
Right, so hang on. So you've made the 3 other ones.
Yeah.
And you've scrapped them all together like that.
Well, they stuck together. I've just put the clamp on just to hold it while we take it apart.
Okay. So how long did that take you? All of the rest of yesterday?
The whole day, yeah.
Yeah.
To do all 4 sections, yeah. Because I'll leave an hour between each section to set and just a bit of faffing. So we'll
Fantastic.
We'll take this off.
It's exciting. This is going to be like the
It's quite
big step, isn't it?
Yeah. So I don't know.
The plaster set okay?
Yeah, absolutely right. There we go. Take one section off carefully. You can see it's taken well, all the detail. That's coming off very well.
Right. Oh God, yeah.
This is more
But
difficult.
it is rock solid, isn't it?
Yeah. That's with the face. That's a solid clay head
Yeah.
that we've modelled. So we're done with that now. You can't do anything real with it. You couldn't fire it, it would explode because it's solid clay. It's got all bits of air pockets in from where I'm building the clay, so we'll get rid of that.
And of course, as you said earlier on, it's got no neck and it's got no handle.
Absolutely, we'll make them freehand separately. We don't we'll just make them.
Fantastic. So this is, in fact, the business. This is the important bit.
That's it. Where you put your sheet clay into there, clamp it together, run your finger up the seams on the inside, and you've got a hollow head ready to put the base on, the handle on, and to fire it. Okay, right, we'll get rid of that
Fantastic.
then. We'll do the sheet clay.
Okay, so you're getting the clay now, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll have a look at these.
I'll just put this out of the way.
Yeah. There's a lot more detail, I can see. It picks up every little bit, doesn't it?
Right.
So these 2 bits go like that.
That's it.
The head's in there. Interesting. So you must have been at it all day then. That's a lot of work by the look of it, yeah?
Yeah, it took a bit of time. Right, now.
So this is what now?
This is a grog stoneware. This is what actually fired in the kiln, this one.
So this is different from this,
that's just like bog standard earthenware clay that you cheap, that you can just make models and discard them when you're finished with them.
Right.
So we need to put.
Well, this is the stuff that Gauguin would have used, more or less.
Yeah, commercially available. Yeah. Got these. This is just rougher to get a certain thickness of clay at either side. You can roll that onto it. It's just a quick way of getting a slice. It'll be slightly thinner than this because we need it a bit thicker. Because when I press it into the mould, I have to push it in with my thumb, which thins it a little bit more than this. So
right.
This is just the basic.
But when you were making the fawn, for example, the one that fooled me on television, when you humiliated me on British television.
Oh, right, go on.
That time, was this the same sort of stuff? This is what Gauguin would have used?
No,
he made it himself? Or?
Yeah, he'd buy like a standard thing and then he'd probably add stuff to it, cigarette ash and bits and bobs to get the blowholes and the pinholes. And
yeah, that's right. You see, I remember reading somewhere that there'll be like bits of fag end
absolutely,
in there. But that's not because he's smoking while he's making it. He deliberately put it in, did he?
Deliberately put it in, yeah.
What does it do?
Bits of fur and stuff like that. It just kind of causes blowholes and like little volcanoes. It just adds a bit of mystery to the pot, kind of, so it doesn't look too commercial.
Because what's amazing about his ceramics is that they do look like no one else's ceramics. Right?
Yeah,
I know they've got the influence of pre-Columbian art, but I mean they're completely different, aren't they, from anything else?
Yeah. That's what attracted me. That's what attracted me to them, actually.
Yeah.
Right, and we'll start with the smaller parts. We'll get this in the mould now.
That's the back of the head, is that right?
That's the back of the head. Yeah, we'll start with the short ones first, then do the front ones.
Why is that then? Why do you start with the short ones?
Well, it starts to dry out as soon as you press it into the plaster. The plaster starts to suck the moisture out and it starts to stiffen up. So you get the smaller sections done first, the bigger sections done last, so you have more time to play with. That's all that is.
More time for the bigger ones. You see?
Yeah.
See all this sort of stuff. You see, people don't know this, Shaun.
Just gently heel it in.
You wouldn't know that unless you'd done as much as you've done.
Probably. Well, make sure you get it in the centre first of all, down the centre line. That's why I tried the clay a little bit thicker. You can see when I'm pressing with my thumbs. And then work your way out to the edge so you don't trap any air.
So you've got to do this to the 4 different bits.
Yeah. I know we need this now. And we'll trim the edges now. Try and keep it a bit of an angle. If you go that way, you'll have like a broad gap in between when you put them together. So try and lean out a little bit. Lean a little bit more off that. Now whip that over to that side. I'll trim this.
Nice. There you go, that's me collecting that.
Right, that's that one done. We have to do all 4 of those now.
Right.
In a similar way. So we need another
You're the back of the head?
Yeah.
Is that a special roller or is it just for cooking?
It's just an ordinary wooden rolling pin, yeah.
So you make your cakes with that as well, at Christmas and all
Well,
that?
I'm not really big on baking, but it's what you could do.
I don't believe you. I can see you coming up with a showstopper on Bake Off.
Yeah, right.
Gauguin shaped cake.
There we are. We'll get this one in.
So this will be the inside of the jug.
Yeah, and as I'm pressing it, it's picking up all the detail on the outside.
Yeah.
As it's forced into the plaster, it picks up all the detail.
And do you have to do anything with this in order to sculpt it in any way? Or
No, not really, no.
just leave it rough?
Yeah, if you look at Gauguin stuff, there's always finger and thumb marks, and it's quite coarse on the inside. So.
Yeah, nice thick bits there.
Take that roughly. Got to get roughly the same thickness, you see, because if you have different thickness of pot, then that's where you get problems with fracturing.
Well, when you bake it.
Yeah, because one part heats up, the thicker part obviously heats up slower than the thinner part. So whatever pot you do, you've got to really try and make sure that it's of a similar thickness all the way through the handle, the base, the foot ring, everything.
One of the things I really like about Gauguin is that he was really dexterous.
Yeah, yeah.
He was one of those people that
Put his hand to most things.
he put his hand to most things, but very physical. So you know, when the stuff that he made in Tahiti, I mean, obviously he made the paintings, but he also made like these fantastic sort of carved frames where he'd put a photograph of his kids or something, and he carved them himself, and he built his own house in Tahiti.
Did he? I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
this house, and with the statues on the front of it, and,
Wow.
and he loved music, right? So when he went to Tahiti, he took his own organ with him.
Right.
So he had this kind of portable organ, and apparently his favourite bit of music was Handel, the Hallelujah chorus.
Right. Oh.
But imagine coming to Tahiti and you're going up to Gauguin's house, and you hear the Messiah, or the Hallelujah chorus being blasted out by Gauguin on his organ.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Surely would, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I think too.
He played a guitar too.